Jacob Murphy fizzing across in, and now Gordon's picked it up on the left-hand side of the penalty area. It's a bright start from the home team, and we're up against it. He twists and turns, gets the cross in, and it's headed just over the bar. It was Bruno, I think, the captain. He's allowed to carry it infield and find Cher. Shoot, say the Newcastle fans. He feeds it forward instead to Joe Linton, and it's played back to Cher. It's a good save from Bernd Leno, as he so often does. He's come to the rescue there. He closed the angle down perfectly as they played their way through there. Newcastle, for the first time, really, they got through the middle of us. Bernd Leno, as I say, 98th league appearance. I think they're consecutive as well, Premier League appearances for Fulham. He made a really good save there. Emil Smith-Rowe doing well.
That's a booking now, come on!
Now Tonali with a bad late tackle there. He's given the free kick, Mr. Kavanagh. Foul on Sasha Lukic. He's not reaching for a yellow card, and I think Joachim Andersen is asking him what's the difference. We'll just have a look at the replay. We have got a small monitor here. Great work from Bernd Leno into the penalty area. Floats it across the box, headed away by Anthony Robinson, did really well. Tonali takes it down. Well, he spanked it and it's hit the crossbar. Ooh. Calvin Bassey then got kicked in the face by Dan Burn. Didn't mean it, to be fair. He's a bit of a like twizzle.
He's going to book him though.
He lifted his foot up. He has caught him in the face as Calvin only had eyes for the ball and he's headed it away. Dan Burn is pleading with the referee that he didn't know what, he was going to do that, which I think is probably true, but he goes in the book. Calvin Bassey only had eyes for the ball, as I say, and he's headed it away. And to be fair to Dan Burn, it's because he's so twizzle-like. Most players, I don't think, could have got their foot up there. A brave header from Calvin Bassey, who's still down receiving treatment, but a great shot from Tonali. Cannon off the woodwork. He's a little bit unlucky there, Dan Burn, for me, but what a shot.
He is unlucky there, Jim, but it's just his previous one that he got away with. And that is the thing that really, really upsets opposing sides, when you keep getting decisions, and there's no doubt about it, Newcastle have had more than we have in this game.
Anthony Gordon has turned Timothy Castagna. This could be dangerous. Anderson's gone across. Gordon's heading into the box, pulls it across the face of goal. And Jacob Murphy has given Newcastle the lead. Well, there's plenty of space for him to run into, as Jamie alluded to a bit earlier in the game. We just lost our shape there a little bit when Anthony Gordon turned Timothy Castagna inside the Fulham half. He was away like a whippet, really. We were never going to catch him. It was just a case of whether he got a quality ball across the face of goal, because he got down to the byline earlier in the game and didn't really pick out a Newcastle player. This time he's gone flying past Joachim Andersen, pulled it across. It's come off Calvin Bassey, I think, and then Jacob Murphy has drilled it into the net. And with Fulham having played our way into what was a fairly even Stevens sort of situation, we find ourselves behind.
It was too much time and space.
Yeah, we got dragged out of position a little bit. It's a good finish from Murphy, and it's a finish he probably wouldn't have made a couple of seasons ago, Jamie. You'd have missed that, but he's grown in confidence. He's got a lot more game time this season, hasn't he? And he has been impressive, to be fair. But in the end, taken away from him by Livramento. It's given Newcastle a big lift. Obviously, that goal, Isak feeds it in. Livramento's continued his run into the penalty area. Another good save from Bernd Leno, sticking out the right boot. Sander Berge doing well there to get in ahead of Tonali, giving Emil Smith-Rowe a chance to drive towards goal. A left-footed shot. Well, it's a good save from Dubravka. Comes out to Traore. They've got plenty of men back now, but that's not a good ball in from Adama. He was looking to pick out Sander Berge. And then Sasha Lukic has just whipped Gordon's legs away. The referee, I don't think, is reaching for a card. Well, it's Timothy Castagna, isn't it, who's made it so... Oh, it's a good effort, though, Emil Smith-Rowe. He struck it sweetly, carried it up just towards the edge of the box, hit it with his left foot, hard and low. Keeper had to go down and make the save. Dubravka, probably the first that he's had to make. But that's better from Fulham, Jamie.
And that's what we want to see from him, Jim. Those driving runs, breaking the lines.
indecisive there. Nobody really seemed to know what was happening, but here's Calvin Bassey on the charge for Fulham. To Alex Iwobi, can he get a shot away with his right foot? Keeps going, pushes it for Traore, chips it across. Bassey with a header over the top. It was a difficult one really to keep down. A good burst forward. We've seen more and more of that from Calvin in recent weeks, Jamie. He's obviously been given the freedom to get forward, and he can cause problems. On that occasion, wasn't quite good enough, but it's better from Fulham at the start of this. We're certainly been much more of a goal threat. You think Marco's probably had a word at half-time.
Yeah, we started the second half brightly, and when sides only play one up, like Isak through the middle, it gives the other central defender, especially somebody like Calvin, who can get forward and back nice and quickly.
Just about every side in the country just looking to play it out, and Joachim dwelt on it a little bit, but now Raul at the other end. He's put it just wide. Again, maybe should be putting that in the net, Raul, but it's gone for a corner. There's got to be a touch of somebody. Don't think the keeper got there, but a long ball from Joachim Andersen. We've been crying out for those. Good work from Raul to get through between the defenders. Must have just brushed off the Dan Burns for right boot, I think, but it's a corner to Fulham away on the far side, left-hand side from our point of view. And we're certainly putting pressure on now. First corner of the second half. Can we nick a goal back? Sasha Lukic. Oh, it was a dangerous ball in the end. Curled a little bit too late. It came all the way across goal, appearing to have a conversation with the management team, which wasn't actually happening. It was just a complete farce. But good work from Raul to cut that one out for Fulham and find Traore. Adama up towards the edge of the box, floats it to Anthony Robinson, volleys it back in. Raul!
Yes! It's been coming!
What a piece, and we deserved that, Fulham. That's a great finish from Raul. It was a great move. In fact, it was him who cut that ball out, Jamie, wasn't it? The Newcastle ball forward down their left-hand channel. Raul was there, anticipated, he cut it out. He works his socks off, this fella, you know, and it's I'm so pleased for him, because he gets questioned about his finishing. That's a lovely finish. It's a great move. You just can see in a replay here, he spotted the ball being played out. He's nipped in, won it midway inside the Fulham half, carried it forward into the Newcastle half, poked it across to Traore. He's floated it across to Anthony Robinson, who's volleyed it back across the penalty area, and Jimenez is there 10 yards from goal to slide it, slot it in with his right foot on the half volley. Dubravka could do nothing about that apart from pick it out of the net. It's one apiece, and what a massive improvement since the start of this second half, Jamie, and on that basis alone we deserve to be level.
Absolutely, and it's been coming, it really has. You can't argue about that. He just opened his body up, side-footed it past the keeper.
Throw into Newcastle. Here's Trippier, plays it infield for Jacob Murphy. Out it goes wide for Isak, the low ball in. Well, Willock, who's just come on, a complete miss kick in front of goal.
Yeah, we want to win it now.
Yeah, but here come Newcastle. Joe Willock to Isak. Oh, well, he's hit the woodwork now. Nicely flighted effort. It beat Bernd Leno. Came back off the crossbar. They've hit the woodwork twice. Be a great one to win. Having gone a goal behind. 3 points will move us up. Place in the table. There's a yellow card come out. Is that for Anthony Gordon for dissent? I'm not sure.
Well, he hasn't stopped moaning.
It's the cabinet there. There's two Newcastle players standing together. Anthony Gordon, I think, is the most likely suspect. He was moaning
He's
about.
He's got to get him right back, Jim. They're about 7 yards back.
Yeah, they're back now. A two-man wall. There's a clutch of about a dozen players around the penalty spot. Free kick on the left-hand side. Fulham attacking the goal to our right. Andreas is there. And Anthony Robinson, who steps away. Andreas whips it in with his right foot. It's
yes!
in! 2-1 to Fulham, and it's Rodrigo Muniz. I told you he had a goal in.
You said it. He's proven you wrong.
What a mistake from Marco Silva. Replacing Raul with young Rodrigo Muniz. It's his 5th goal of the season. He just stretched out a right foot. The free kick was whipped in by Andreas Pereira. into a dangerous area, but there was plenty of defenders around. Muniz has done ever so well to get a contact on it and to guide it into the net. I mean, looking at the replay, Jamie, it may have gone in if he'd have left it, but the keeper was behind him. He had to go. He's thrown his right boot towards it, and he's just got enough on it to beat Dubravka. Maybe lift it over him. Seeing the replay here, yeah, Dubravka would have had that comfortably. And Fulham have got a goal each from our two underperforming and non-goal scoring centre forwards.
Was a lovely ball in from AP. It's whipped into a dangerous area with great pace. It's just saying to a forward, get a little deflection.